Landlord talk is wild. Let's look at this.
Introduce myself.
Okay, nice to meet you.
I'm not sure if the previous owner had told you, we're actually going to be the ones that just purchased the house.
Okay.
I know you haven't rented, so I wanted to see if you were interested in stay rented there.
Yeah, I do.
I know the house needs some repairs. We plan on fixing up the house. I just wanted to get in touch with you and set times to start repairing the house and talk a little bit about the rent today.
Okay.
You're currently rented for $1,100 in that house, and it's in Miami. It's a pretty low price in today's market. I wanted to see if you wanted to stay there.
Yeah, I was planning on staying. I don't want to move, and I have been here for over 10 years.
I would want you to stay, but we'd have to raise it a little bit.
Okay, and?
There's houses in that area going for $2,500. You could take the lower end of $2,200.
Are you kidding me? That has to be a joke. $2,500. That's over double my current rent. I can't afford that. I have kids, and I'm already working 2 jobs as it is. Where do you want me to go now? I might as well burn the house down at this point.
Yeah, it's TikTok, so I think it's fake. I mean, landlords are gross, and this is like, it's like kind of wild when these fucking weirdo landlords literally make fake content. When they make fake content like bullying their fucking tenants, it's still weird. It's like, why did you do that? Why did you fucking choose to do that? You're like, there are so many instances where you could have chosen not to be a fucking dick, and you chose to like farm clout while simultaneously like simulating something that happens every day, like a real thing that happens to millions of Americans. Okay, tens of millions of Americans are renting. They always can be hit with this exact same reality, and it's such a grim one. So it's weird to just like make a joke about it, or even like simulate this thing as though it's like a normal thing to do. Like, if I was a fucking landlord, I'd be trying to hide this shit, okay? Not flex it. It's wild that these guys are just like, no, actually, this is like the best part of my job is like being a piece of shit. The average rent in your area is $2,500. We have to increase it. Why? Why do you have to increase it? Is it for the repairs that are never coming? Or is it just because like other houses are more expensive now? Oh, got it.
So nobody gets anything. I should call the cops on you.
If you don't want to stay there for that price, I'm going to have to put a 30-day notice. You could leave peacefully on time, but I definitely can't make it work at that rent amount.
Look, I'm calling my brothers, and I dare you to try to pull up.
See, this is what I mean. It's like, oh, I'm calling my brothers, dare you to try and pull up. Like, I'm going to burn the house down. Like, it's 100% fake, except like it's valid. You know what I mean? I'm not even kidding. What she's claiming is a threat. What she's claiming that she's going to do is a threat, right? A threat of physical intimidation, a threat of violence. What he's doing is worse than that. What is robbing someone and denying them a place, denying them shelter as they're working 2 jobs and have children. Now, all of this is fake, but for a second, remember if this was like real, the scenario that he chose to fucking simulate in his mind. Even in that scenario, he just looks like a fucking demon. That's a wild thing. And nobody ever thinks about that. Nobody ever thinks about rent going up as like a legitimate form of structural violence. That's fine. That is though. Oh, fuck, man.
And give us the eviction notice. This is ridiculous. I'm not paying over double my rent.
We're gonna have to put the 30-day notice and go from there. I wanted to try to solve this, but if you can't go up, I understand.
You think I give a about your investment? I'm not paying that. Pull up to the house, I dare you. We'll be here waiting, and it won't be a good time for you. This is ridiculous, and you're a con artist.
I wanted to...
Dude, that is so fucking annoying. What a whack ass, dude. Mal was right about landlords. I mean, true. People saying this is fake. Obviously, haven't seen the TikTok videos of people posting them serving eviction notices. I just like, even if it's fake, why the fuck? I mean, I do think it's fake, but like, why would you make that up as a scenario? Like, motherfuckers, instead of trying to, at the very least, make it seem like being a landlord is like actually an honorable profession or whatever, the guys on TikTok have basically been like, what are you going to fucking do about it? You know what I mean? Because this concept is so normal and such a fundamental part of American existence that they have moved they've moved away from trying to do PR for landlords into straight up, in this simulated scenario that I made up, I'm evicting an orphan with puppies, okay? And then burning the house down so that I can fucking get insurance money and then rebuild, I don't know, like an apartment complex, a slum. It's like, why did you make that up? Do you want to be the fucking bad guy in the story that you're creating? What the fuck? It just doesn't make sense. I mean, fantasizing about kicking people out is crazy, not gonna lie. I mean, he already does it as a part of his job, so it's not even a fucking fantasy. You know his ass is serving eviction notices in the real world for sure, right? But it's like, I don't know.